I mean, it happened.
It happened, and those be the most precious moments on Facebook, I guess, that you catch every blue moon.
Yeah.
Be like, that's respect right there. Be like, yeah. Then on the other hand, you got the baby sister daddy jumping in. You got somebody don't even know what's happening, trying to come in, kick. Get off my mama! Your mama ain't even in the fight. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just different times of day right now.
And that's true, and that's why.
And plus, there's way more guns around now too.
Everywhere. You're right. But you think about it,
you gotta remember, like, even the guy who was like a good student, like straight by the book, all this stuff. Once certain people get the gun, they feel that power. And power messes a lot of people's minds up.
Yeah. I think just having when I went to go shoot a gun, before I even picked one up, it's kind of like I had I know this might sound crazy, but I kind of had the thought where I wouldn't allow this much power to take over my mental stage, to whereas I'm better than the person because I got this. And the moment I ain't got this, I feel completely different. It's like a person
with money.
Exactly. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have all this money and feel a certain kind of way. And when I don't have it, it's completely different. I'm extremely humbled. But when I have it, I'm arrogant and I'm like, I got this, I
think it's hard because people treat you different when you got money.
And that's true. But I always looked at it. I don't ever want a compliment to make me feel extremely big-headed. I don't want a person to make me feel like I'm either above them or underneath them, So I always try to stay neutral, in the same sense at all times. Because you got to think about it. When you die, what do you leave here with? Especially if you have wealth, what do you leave with? Nothing. You, wherever you at, that's where you at. So, I'm not going to allow this to move me emotionally, to treat people another way. So,
yeah, I think a lot of people probably think like that, but then once they get it, it's the way that everybody around them start acting. Because you get a lot of yes men and yes women. Yeah. Because they know you got the money, and the money equal the power.
Yep.
Or like the gun equal the power. So I guess it's different. Because I guess you treat a person who got a gun different than the person who shoot the gun. So yeah, I guess that's just how it goes these days. Oh, well, we went off on that one.
Damn. What we looking like?
Oh, we at 30.
We're at 30.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go into the next topic, y'all.
Go ahead, pop it off.
What's the most stupidest thing you told someone? All right, I guess I'll start this one first. All right, back in my younger days, I'm not proud to say this, but your boy was a player.
I don't want to be a player.
No, I don't want to be a player. Oh, I ain't a player no more. I gave that card up a long time ago.
That up a long time. We both did.
But this setting right here happened at the mall.
Oh, snap.
I know I shouldn't have been at the mall, but me, I'm walking around, checking on my back. Everything was good. So, we went through the mall, everything good. I'm like, what's the odds that I see somebody I know in this big old city? So I'm walking out the mall, and just as I'm walking out the mall, one of my, I don't even know how I should put this. One of my friends that I was associating with, of the lady gender, her friend was coming in the mall as I was leaving out with another friend, another acquaintance of the lady gender.
Mm-hmm.
And so I knew that the time was ticking down.
Mm-hmm.
Did I have a phone? I know I had to have a cell. I always had a cell phone. But I knew that my phone was going to ring in 30 minutes or less.
Mm-hmm.
So here come the call.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had to be quick on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to listen like a lot of Lil Flip.
Uh-huh.
You know, Freestyle King. All that stuff. So I said the first thing that came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Who you at the mall with? You with another girl?" I said, "No." I said, "Girl, that's my cousin baby sister."
Cousin, baby, sister.
And it worked.
It worked.
It wasn't until later that it kicked in that didn't make no sense.
That's my cousin, baby, sister. So that would have just been your
My
little cousin. She went for it. Huh?
It worked.
It
Well, you know what? I couldn't be mad. I had to be quick on my feet.
Damn, that's my cousin, baby, sister. Man, how she played it off? Oh, what she say?
Oh, okay. I think of the way that I said it so fast that it take a second for your brain to like register what I said.
That's his baby cousin.
Yeah, now I don't know if that'll work these days, but back then
These
you could say anything. Yeah, that's my cheerleader uncle cousin.
That's all bad, son.
Yeah, I think it was the speed of what I said it that threw him
how you
off.
said it.
Yeah.
I think that's the stupidest thing I ever told somebody.
Oh, I think I got another one too.
What?
I was in college. So, I'm just letting out all the dirt. So I was messing with this upperclassman.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was a freshman. Yeah, she was upper thing. She was a senior. Now, she used to always ask me, "Why can't we be together?"
Mm-hmm.
I think the whole thing skipped her mind that she was already in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, one night I'm sitting in the dorm playing like 2K.
Mm-hmm.
This was like back in the day. Playing 2K, doing my thing. She called.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Why can't we be together?" In my mind, I'm like, "You already got a man.
Mm-hmm.
Why would we mess up a good thing
Mm-hmm.
and join forces when we already a team with the three of us?" So I said, "You know what?" First thing came to my mind. I don't even know. I said, "Because if you don't do what I want you to do when I tell you to do it, I'm going to be mad." I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
It just came out the blue.
It just came out the blue. So she was like, "Wow, I didn't know you would like that." I said, "Yeah." We hung up. I got back to playing 2K. 10 minutes later, phone ring.
Mm-hmm.
"You want to go get something to eat?" I said, "Oh, snap." Now,
Wait, she said what?
"You want to go get something to eat."
Uh-huh.
Now, this is when you keeping it real goes wrong.
Uh-huh.
Because you know you should like be a man and be like, no, it's alright.
Uh-huh.
But in your mind, be like, I can't be a punk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I go. Now, the whole time I'm like, she about to kill me.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah, like, she finna do something, because what person could you tell something like that, they cry, and then they call you again, say let's go get something to eat? So that whole time I was like worried that she gonna do something to me.
So where y'all go to eat?
Oh, we just went to Sonic's. But I'm like,
I'll go get the food.
Yeah, well, no, Sonic's they bring it to your car. Yeah. But the whole time, like, I knew I should have said no. I knew I should have said. It's just like when your boys ask you to go on a ride somewhere, and they up no good. You should just said, "No, I'm good." But you be like, "Yeah, I'll ride this ride out." Yeah,
The whole time you got it, man.
And I'm still here, so that must mean that nothing happened that night. But your boy was scared. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna let J.R. Dot tell his story, because mine just gonna keep going.
I don't know, son. I think the stupidest thing I did was told my girlfriend back then. I told her my partner was coming to town, right? But at the same, the stupid thing I did was we was already broken up. I don't even know why.
So y'all were friends.
So basically, we was friends. But in her mind, somewhere we was together. I don't know where, but in her mind.
Yeah, you sure you confirm on the papers that y'all was broken up? Or was one of y'all broken up and one of y'all was still together?
No, at that time I told her, look, we done. She said, all right. And I don't even know how I ended up back over there. I guess at that point we were just beneficial, beneficial friends. Y'all know what that means.
Friend with benefits.
Yeah, beneficial friends.
Okay.
That's the new word, beneficial. And she was like, what you doing? First off, she was like, what you doing tomorrow? First off, that's a question you ain't supposed to answer. So I'm like, nah, I'm going to be cutting my uncle hair. And shouldn't have done that, at my house. I don't know why I done that. So I'm like, yeah, my partner, he coming into town. We about to go to the club. I'm lying. I was going to pick up a chick. Okay, so bring the chick back home. Bam, boom. Next morning, come up. Here she go. Glunk, glunk, glunk. Now, mind you, my uncle was there. He opens the door. I'm like, whoa.
Well, at least you weren't lying about that part.
What you doing, dog? I'm like, So then, she proceeds to go in the room, and, somebody was asleep. And she opens the door, and the way the blanket was, it was, on the head. I was like, yo, what you doing? Nah, that's my partner. He still asleep for the simple fact, we've been up. We ain't get the house till late last night, you heard me?
So wait. So when she came in the house, she made a beeline to your room?
She went straight to the room.
So you was in the room?
No, well, because my uncle, he said, hey, such and such is at the door. But he opened the door a little bit. Because he was like, let me go see if, he here. So I'm like, damn. So yeah, I walked out and she went to the room. And
so she came inside the house.
She came inside the house. It was an apartment. So yeah, she came inside the house and was going to the room. I'm like, oh, what you doing? No. Homie sleep, because he got to get up and go. So I told him he could just crash for a little bit. I said, hey, look, we need to go to church and repent.
No, you didn't.
Let me tell you. So I put some clothes on. I said, hey, look, check it. Let me drop you off. You stay in Sunday school and I'm going to come and meet you. I never went to church. I never picked her up. Then home girl came up out the room. I'm home. What was all that noise? I was like, that was a basketball game.
What?
Okay.
There's no basketball on.
It was no basketball on. I was like, man, my uncle was going crazy over the little play that just had. Look, you hungry?
Wow.
Oh, so that was the fun. I'm like, man. I'm like, oh.
So she didn't even know you left.
She didn't know I left. She was knocked out. She didn't know I left. She was passed out. I dropped homegirl off at the church and told her I'd be back to pick her up.
I can't believe you got church involved in this. You lied on a Sunday.
Hey, I told her she needs to go and pray for us. I think she did.
Golly.
Oh, man, I'm like, I can't believe I just done that.
Then you used the church as a place to get out of it.
Well...